I feel the touch of hands so kind and tender. They're leading me in paths that I must trod. I have no fear when Jesus walks beside me, for I'm sheltered in the arms of God. So let us.
Hi, welcome to Verse of the Day. I'm Brandon Hathaway. I preach at the Westside Church of Christ in Owensboro, Kentucky. And I want to thank you for joining me today as we open up our Bibles and study the Word of God. Continue to just try to help encourage one another to live that faithful life to God and continue to read a few verses and study it and just a short talk about it and then share it with others so that they can also continue to grow. And so today's verse of the day is coming from Proverbs chapter 5. Proverbs chapter 5. And again, just like many of these chapters, there's more than one thing that we could be pointing out throughout these verses. And as I first read the chapter, my mind went to a couple different things before I got to these verses. And so there's a few good things that are in here that we need to take mind of and continue to study. A lot of this chapter starts off, of course, as most of Proverbs does, is speaking to a father to a son. He's warning him to not to go to the adulterous woman and not to look into her deceiving ways, but overcome those things. And so a lot of the Proverbs 5 is focused on that. And we might call that more of a negative, and to the point, it's a continuous warning. And so here's the positive side of it, though, the good part, as we might say that there is that temptation that we have to overcome of adultery or fornication. And then we have this, it says, let your fountain be blessed and rejoice in the wife of your youth, and a lovely deer, a graceful doe. Let her breast fill you at all times with delight. Be intoxicated always in her love. In the beginning, when God created mankind, God looked at Adam and said, it is not good. This one time he said it's not good in those first 6 days that he created everything. As he went forth and he created, he created the first day, he created everything there and it was good. The second day, he went forth and done more work and it was good. And go on and continues to that. And so you have the fifth day where he creates the birds of the air and the fish of the sea, and it was good. And then the sixth day he creates the living creatures on the world, and it was good. And he created Adam, and he was good. But when he looked at Adam, he said, it is not good for man to be alone. And so he created Eve. And so as we go to Hebrews, and we can see there, it tells us that marriage is honorable among all. And this is why here it helps us to take care of this temptation, and you gain a helpmate for your soul also to help you live faithfully to God and get to heaven together. And so it tells us to make sure we rejoice in the wife of your youth, a lovely deer, a graceful doe. Be intoxicated, always intoxicated. And as we talk about intoxication, we're going to talk about someone on drugs or someone drunk and on alcohol. That's how we should be with our spouse. We should be in love and so much that it just makes us, you might say makes us silly, makes us goofy. But we love them so much, and that's where our joy comes from. I want to thank you for joining me today. I always appreciate it. I hope that this verse helps you, and I hope that you take the time to read the rest of the chapter. Lord willing, I'll talk to you later.